A disappearing city. State role in La Pampa, Peru. In February 2019, the Peruvian government began a military intervention plan called Operation Mercury to remove illegal mining in the Madre de Dios region. This was the first successful attempt of the government to deal with the problem of illegal gold mining. However, in the process, the informal city of La Pampa, Peru, located in the Madre de Dios region, was completely destroyed. Nothing remains of the 10-year-old city except for debris and environmental consequences of the gold mining, such as mercury ponds. This essay set out to explore what happened to the people of La Pampa by understanding its creation through a government-created system of informality. First, I begin by explaining what separates illegal mining from informal mining and informal mining from formal mining. Who gets to be defined as informal or illegal, or accepted as formal? That is the question that defines what policies and interventions the government will put in place. Then, I discuss how informal mining cities are created through the characterization of informal and illegal mining. Often known as regions with poverty, violence, and prostitution, mining regions develop as a consequence of economic necessity caused by a lack of state support in these marginalized regions. What about the direct consequences of mining itself? That's where I will cover health and environmental impacts. Any type of mining, formal or informal, has health consequences and environmental consequences because of mining's processes. Illegal and informal mining worsen the damage because of lack of government oversight and safety regulations. And those environmental and health concerns represent the state's role in social, economic, and political concerns for development. Essentially, what this paper seeks to understand is how the informal nature of mining perpetuates instability and dependency on the mining system that creates informal mining cities. And the state adds to that informality in its attempts to control mining. Even if residents are forcibly displaced by military intervention, as occurred in La Pampa with Operation Mercury, their need for income and the economic lure of illegal mining will only displace them to another region. So again, in returning to the question of where did the people go, we need to consider the system that created informal urban systems in the first place, because these people will continue to mine in other regions despite government disapproval due to the absence of government services and regulation in the first place. So when we look at La Pampa and Operation Mercury, I challenge the notion that military intervention will fully eradicate illegal mining because the roots of illegal mining have not been fully dealt with, which means the Peruvian government needs to create more appropriate, effective territorial administration and also develop other venues for economic and social development for those mining regions.